Alright, so this video is going to be to put the kilometers in for the FJ40 speedometer, and this is probably one of the harder ones to do, just because the tick marks have to go up at an angle, and it can be a little challenging to lay it in there. But I think we have a pretty good method to do this. A couple things to note. So before you do anything, go ahead and peel kind of half and half. We want to make sure that that everything comes up and nothing's sticking to the back, that paper backing. Again, I always try to get those mashed down really good, but as they get hot and cold and kind of flexed around and stuff, they can cause those to pop loose. So if they do, again, you just take your popsicle stick and you just rub that area real good, and you might find sometimes you might have to just focus on one little area like a letter or a tick mark, get that to come loose. You want to do this first just to make sure that when you go to set everything, you don't have anything stick. And I do a half and a half, right? So I usually go one half and then the other, and then just lay that down nice and gentle. You don't want to, that'll help kind of keep it from sticking again. Okay. The next thing I do is I'll usually just put a piece of double-sided tape down. I'll take the speedometer. And now, if you do this, if you just set this down so that this edge is nice and straight in here, and then this 80 kilometer tick mark lines up with that, that's all you need to do. Okay? So you can take that backing off, and you can just set it right in there. And I even have, if you look on the sides here, I've cut out some little handles to hold on to here. So they've got these little side handles to hold on to. The other way that you can do this is you can take a little piece of tape and you can set it in there. And you can get it all set, kind of like we did before, kind of like a hinge. And then you can take it and lift it back up, and then you can flip it back down. Okay, either way is up to you, is fine. I like to hold it and drop it in there, just because I think it's a little easier. So I'm going to show you that method here. So I'm going to peel this off, and again, always be gentle with it. And if you see a letter stuck, lay it back down nice and slow, and just give it a little back and forth, back and forth. Okay? Alright, so off camera here, I'm going to just get this in my hand so I can hold it. And again, now I know that if I just drop this in this bottom trough and just let that sit there, it's going to drop basically right where I want it to drop. Okay?